So apparently, Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn's team are in talks with Dimitri Salita. Obviously, I believe he's the promoter or manager of Otto Wallin. Otto Wallin, obviously, before people didn't really know too much about Wallin, but Otto Wallin seems to have made a name for himself after his, pretty decent performance against Tyson Fury, where he managed to cut Tyson Fury, and cause Tyson Fury quite a few problems in there. And since then, Otto Wallin has been a name that people have been talking about. He's had, a very good victory over Dominic Brazil, did Otto Wallin. And apparently Dylan White was also supposed to fight Otto Wallin before fighting Tyson Fury, but he seemed to have sidestepped that fight for an apparent injury, which that's what Dylan White says. Well, some people say maybe he just didn't want that risk of fighting Otto Wallin, and then not being able to potentially have that, title shot against Tyson Fury. So that's just a testament to, obviously how highly rated Otto Wallin is right now. To put in a performance like that, who gives Tyson Fury that kind of trouble unless you're an elite guy? No one knew Otto Wallin. People thought it was some cream puff, some pudding, some hand-picked fighter that Tyson Fury wanted to fight after fighting Tom Schwartz. And it turned out Otto Wallin had quite a bit of heart in there, and and he did, was having success landing some shots on Tyson Fury. Now, this is who obviously Anthony Joshua could possibly be fighting next. Obviously, Otto Wallin's now in the frame. They did talk about Chris Arreola, as an option there. Some people are talking about the rematch with Dillian White. That could be a potential option, but similar to Deontay Wilder, who's fighting Robert Helenius, I think an Otto Wallin or a Chris Arreola is more of a route that I feel like Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, and their 258 will be looking to go down in terms of like just a comeback fight, just to springboard back into obviously, the fray of the big name, but other big names will say maybe the fight Tyson Fury, or maybe fighting Deontay Wilder, or going on to fight Dylan White in a rematch. To come off back-to-back losses against Usyk and then just go straight back in there against Tyson Fury, against Dylan White, or against a Deontay Wilder. It won't make sense. And Wilder's not doing that himself, taking on Robert Helenius. So Otto Wallin, I feel like, would be a pretty good opponent. He's not so low ranked that people's gonna feel like AJ's fighting a cream puff, but he's not too high ranked where it looks like a too risky fight following his losses to Usyk. And it's a name that if he wins, people still, respect it, especially if he looks better winning than Tyson Fury did against Otto Wallin. But, Otto Wallin, like I just say, he's not, a knockover job. Like I did say, he did perform pretty well against Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury that people quote unquote think is the best in the heavyweight division. Wallin didn't look too bad. And Wallin, he can box. He can box. He's a decent power. If you're heavyweight, and you have, if you land a rat shot, you can drop a guy. So decent boxing ability. And especially when he fought Dominic Brazil, his boxing did look pretty good. And he's definitely got a lot of heart in there, because Tyson Fury did put it on him, and he was still there. He didn't fold and just go into his shell. He was still trying to land shots. And even when he did manage to cut Tyson Fury, he knows how to do those little sneaky, dirty tactics in there. Does Otto Wallin. So yeah, man, I feel like it will be a good fight for Anthony Joshua. Do you guys think it's just a walkover? Do you think Anthony Joshua just goes in there, just beats Otto Wallin? I don't think Otto Wallin's as easy as people are making him out to be. I definitely think Otto Wallin is a better, fighter than Robert Helenius that Deontay Wilder is fighting. Definitely got better speed, better footwork, in my opinion, better hand speed than Robert Helenius. And as you can see with Tyson Fury, he can cause problems, especially as a smaller, a smaller heavyweight. Not really, really small, but obviously he's not as big in size like a Tyson Fury, or the height of a Deontay Wilder was, the size of like Anthony Joshua. But yeah, Otto Wallin, decent guy, European style fighter. So yeah, man, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Chris Arreola, another option as well. I definitely prefer Anthony Joshua to fight Otto Wallin than Chris Arreola. Chris Arreola that lost to Andy Ruiz. Chris Arreola's done, man. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me see what you guys think about Anthony Joshua potentially fighting Otto Wallin. Cool.